Before we get into it again, I just want to make it perfectly clear that I don't hate black women. I have no problem with black women. I have to preference this by saying that because I already know niggas is gonna think, oh my god, you hate black women, just because I may not believe Megan on some inconsistencies when it comes to this story. So now with that warning out the way, here's the reason why I can't take Megan's side completely in this case. First and foremost, there are definitely some inconsistencies in her story. I'm not gonna go over the full story, but long story short, Tory, the little leprechaun, got mad, and then next thing you know, Megan was shot. That's basically what the motherfucking story is. The story that's now coming out in court is more like Kelsey, which is her friend, is the one that shot Meg, apparently. I think both of their DNA had matched on the gun or something with gun powder or gun residue or some shit like that, but long story short, one of them shot Meg, if that's even what happened. Because I don't know about you, but I ain't never saw any type of proof that Meg was shot in the leg or the foot at all. And not only that, wasn't the story at first that it was one of her feet and now it's both of her feet? Was it always both of her feet, or am I just tripping? I could be tripping on that. I'm not gonna blame Megan on that. I could be tripping on that, right? But the number one thing that I find very alarming is that she had the motherfucking audacity to have her team call Gayle King of all people for a fucking Good Morning America interview, right? And in that interview, she lied about having a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez. She lied about it. Now, me personally, I'm one of those people where if you lied about one thing, there is a good chance that you lied about something else, especially when it's in the same story. When it's two unrelated things, then I guess, sure, whatever. That's just a little lie. We all lie from time to time, right? But when it comes to something as important as literally getting shot and a nigga's career being over, that's something else entirely. I can't get on board with that. How the hell you gonna sit up in that interview with Gayle King damn near crying, talking about some you ain't have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez, and now your motherfucking ass in court talking about some we did fuck? It's like, bitch, you could have said it then. And the main reason people are saying why she didn't say it is because of the online embarrassment she would have got. This bitch got shot, apparently, allegedly, I'll say allegedly. This bitch got shot in both of her feet by a balding leprechaun. And you're telling me saying that you had sex with that man is more embarrassing than getting literally shot by this nigga? Are you for real, bro? Not only that, the fucking helicopters had footage of you limping outside the car, your mugshot was posted, and all this other shit. And you're telling me that's the most embarrassing part? And then I go online and I see this asinine comment somebody made talking about some black men always blame black women and all this other bullshit. No, nigga, it's not just black men that don't believe Megan. And even then, she could still be right. She could still have gotten shot, and that's fine. But it's like, if you got shot, why would you lie about these certain things? The shit just don't make sense to me at all. On top of everything else, you're a millionaire. And I understand money doesn't automatically solve all problems, but the reason why I point out that she's a millionaire is because she doesn't even have to look at social media anymore. She doesn't even have to. She can literally just have a personal assistant run her Instagram account for her. Whenever they need a post, the assistant can post it. Whenever they need a video of Meg, even if it's a selfie video, it doesn't fucking matter. Put that bitch on D&D, you take the video yourself. You see what I'm saying? Now again, I'm not saying that all because she lied about that means Megan is wrong, but it's like, I understand she didn't have to tell Gayle King the correct information because she wasn't under oath. I completely understand. You don't have to tell nobody shit if you're not under oath. But your people wanted the interview with that bitch. And you're telling me you gonna lie to the whole fucking world about what really went down? It really does make me think, what else was she lying about? And the thing is, this has been going on for like 2 years. I think it was like, early 2020 or maybe mid 2020. It could be mid 2020 where it was alleged that Tory shot Meg in the first fucking place. I want this case to be over. Truth be told, I don't give a fuck about the result. Now, I really want to be on Tory's side because it's like, I don't want to see a black man get persecuted for something that he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? But if he really did shoot Megan, put his ass in jail. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, I want Megan's story to be straight. I want her story to be straight. I don't want to hear about no more lying or none of that. She up in court talking about this is so embarrassing, I get publicly prosecuted. Bitch, you're a celebrity. What do you expect? You're not getting slut shamed all because you had sex with 3 niggas. I mean, you had sex with the baby, allegedly. Ben Simmons, I don't know where the fuck that nigga came from. And Tory, which hey, if niggas is slut shaming you, niggas gonna slut shame you regardless. Niggas is slut shaming you for just shaking your ass online. Like, that's not that's not just exclusive to having sex with people. So I really don't understand why she'd even be worried about that in the first place. Overall, when it comes to cases like this, I never know who to believe, because as far as I've seen, Tory hasn't really lied about anything as far as his story goes. I think his story was always he was arguing with Meg and her friend and whatnot, and one thing led to another. Everybody was drunk. But I don't know, I just never seen any like hard-hitting evidence that Tory actually shot Meg, aside from the words coming out of Meg's mouth. And maybe Tory did pay off Meg's friend or something. Maybe that's why she's pleading the fifth and shit like that. I really don't know. But me personally, if I saw somebody shoot somebody else, regardless of the bag they throwing at me, I don't give a fuck about that bag, right? Because if they go to jail, right, and I get to be friends with fucking Megan Thee Stallion again, I'm gonna probably get a bigger bag from being friends with her, right? Number two, why the fuck would Tory give her a bag, right? Because giving somebody a bag don't mean shit if your DNA is on the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this case, both their DNAs are on the gun, which is very interesting. But it's like, it wouldn't even matter if she received any money, considering the evidence and the DNA and all that other shit that the police would have would automatically just completely trump the money she got, because it wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tory would still be prosecuted, his ass would still go to jail. Truthfully, I don't know exactly how all this legal shit works, but this is what I think happened. I think at some point, well, obviously Megan and Tory were fucking, so first and foremost, we already know that. Like, that's already counts out of the bag on that one. But anyway, they were fucking, right? And this Kelsey girl got added into the mix because Kelsey originally wanted to fuck with Tory first, and I guess Meg got in the way of that, right? So this night, they all get drunk and whatever. They at a party. Kylie's telling them to get the fuck out. Next thing you know, they in the car. They arguing or some shit. Tory, I think he actually did say he was gonna shoot a bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I think he actually did say he was gonna shoot a bitch. So I can't say nothing there, Tory. You on your own with that one. But one thing led to another. Next thing you know, they getting pulled over. Meg getting out the car, bleeding from the foot. She's shot, or it's glass. I don't fucking know. Either way, all I'm gonna say is this is a very good learning lesson for niggas. Make sure you know who you with, bro. Make sure you know who you with on both sides. If you Kelsey and your friend is constantly fucking niggas you trying to fuck with, that friend is not for you. In Tory's case, if somebody ragging on you and all this other shit, bro, don't threaten, don't say nothing. What I would have did, I would have got my motherfucking ass out the car and went on about my business, because now he's been looped in a fucking 2-year case where if he's found guilty, his career is over, right? If he actually did shoot Megan, I'm completely on board. But if he didn't, then fuck it. All I'm gonna say is watch who you keep next to you, because you never fucking know. And if Megan did get shot, I just hope for the best for her. Getting shot is definitely an experience. My mom has gotten shot before, so I already know, nigga. Like, seeing a fucking bullet hole, nigga, that shit was one of the weirdest experiences of my fucking life. So if Megan really did get shot, I feel so sorry for her. I feel like I hope she can move past this. But if she's lying, banish her ass to the shadow realm.